No way. So I've been hit with some devastating news. Callum Robinson actually has a release clause in his contract. I did not realise, and Atlanta have put in a match for that release clause, so they've paid the release clause and they're going to talk to Callum Robinson. Oh boy, I did not realise that, and Robinson was our top player last season. Hey guys, it is Dan here and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're on FIFA 20 once again for my Sheffield United career mode. Episode 22 is today, and as you can see we're playing Chelsea for the first match. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to like the video, hit the sub button and also hit the bell if you want notifications whenever these videos go live. Now if you did miss the previous episode, which was the start of the new season 2020-2021, we have some big news. So obviously we're playing Chelsea today and also Derby County, who did get promoted to the Premier League after the last season. We got this message in our emails, and that was the release clause has been paid for Callum Robinson. Now if you don't know, Callum Robinson was our joint top scorer last season with Billy Sharp, and Billy Sharp retired at the end of last season and I didn't even get an email about it. So Billy Sharp's not with the club anymore, he's retired. And I don't want Robinson to go. Before we go into this match against Chelsea, we're going to try and renew this contract for Callum Robinson, because it's been mentioned in the comments of the previous episode, it will be a big loss and it just won't be the same without Callum Robinson. So we're going to offer him a new contract. We've offered him crucial 4 years and they actually offered for no release clause, which is amazing. So we're going to offer 30 grand wage, 200,000 signing bonus and 100,000 if he scores 15 goals in the season, and let's see what they have to say about that. That's a fair offer, they are happy with that. So we have re-signed Callum Robinson. He is going nowhere because the new deal has secured his place at the club and he's not going to Atalanta anymore. Now at the time I'm recording this episode, I'm looking at the two polls that I put in the previous episode. One of them was, do we re-sign Mo Besic, who went back to Everton? We had him on loan last season and you voted no. The other one was to sell John Lundstrom, who had a 1.1 million offer from Nottingham Forest, and you voted to keep him. So we won't be signing Mo Besic, but we will keep John Lundstrom for the rotation in the cup games. Our next match is away at Chelsea, as I said at the start of this episode. So let's go into this game. I've also prepared a nice graphic that will probably come up on your screen right now. It'll show the previous few matches that we've had against Chelsea. The first game last season was a 0-0 draw, and that was at Stamford Bridge, so we might want to repeat that or possibly get a win. And then our home game, we drew 1-1 with Chelsea, so hopefully we can actually get a win against them. Welcome to Stamford Bridge for our first away match of the season. If you did miss the last episode, we did play Leicester at Bramall Lane and we drew 1-1. They got an equaliser with Jose Perez. Hopefully today we can bring that luck from the away side and we can actually beat Chelsea. The home side start with Kepa in goals. Carvajal, Fernandes, Ramos and Zuma are at the back. In the middle they've got Jorginho, Kante and Kovacic, and up top they've got Willian, Icardi and Pulisic. Now they've signed Sergio Ramos and they've also signed Icardi. I think Icardi was with them last season as well, but Sergio Ramos is a big addition. This is a very strong side they're fielding against us. I did not expect them to be this strong. With ourselves then we've got Dean Henderson in goals. We've got Baldock, Egan, Tomori and Osborne at the back. In the midfield we've got Ferguson, Freeman and Norwood, and up top we've got Morrison, Muse and Callum Robinson. Former Chelsea man Fikayo Tomori is going to be playing against them once again. I think he played them last time in a 1-1 draw. This time hopefully we can get the win, as it will be number 25, Mauro Icardi, getting us underway for the first match of episode 22. Hopefully it can be a positive episode. Hopefully we're not got too many downfalls, but we'll have to wait and see. And now they can attack. It's Willian, the player to watch today. He skips inside into Jorginho. It's a good save by Dean Henderson, and 8 minutes in, this match is ever so close. Both teams have had promising starts, but Chelsea look to be the team on top. Obviously you would expect that for playing at home, but Willian is going to whip in the cross. It is onto the head of possibly nobody. It is indeed Dean Henderson that picks it up. And he's just going to wait. We need to get players up the field and hopefully that'll be soon. Look further up the pitch. Luke Freeman plays out wide, only as far as Rafa Morrison. Got some space in the middle. We have some space in the middle. Luke Freeman on the right foot from the edge of the box. He's going to hit it. Oh, he struck the bar. I thought that was soaring over the bar with the way he hit it, but it just dipped down and hit the bar. Thankfully, it didn't go out. We still have the ball in place. Back into Lewis Ferguson. He's been tackled there by Kovacic. And Kepa turning his back and facing the net. I don't know what Kepa's doing here. Could have just cleared it straight away from winning the ball, but no. We've actually got the ball once again. Once again, we seem to be attacking quite well. Luke Freeman finds Lewis Ferguson. Ah, that was a poor pass. Did not expect that from the Chelsea player to be moving back. And now they have the ball once again. The home side look to be attacking. And they have been threatening when they have been attacking. Carvajal's got on the wrong side of Callum Robinson. Now it's back in towards Willian. The play towards plays inside to Icardi. And as I just said, they're looking very threatening when they do attack. And Mauro Icardi, number 25 for Chelsea, got this game underway, has scored for the home side. They're 1-0 up. The home fans are going to be going mental. That'll be a good start to their season as well. But Dean Henderson, they're looking distraught. We need to get our way back into this game. The defence were just shaky there. At the start of the game, the away side, it was Tomori actually who let his former team get the goal. Very unfortunate as Icardi put that into the back of the net. The ball's played inside by Willian, and now Jorginho's there. Plays it back. Kante now skips past it into Jorginho once again. And it's 2-0. I can't really argue. Chelsea have been the better team so far, and we're just struggling. We literally had such a good game against Leicester at home. We're here at Stamford Bridge, and we're just struggling against Chelsea. I don't know what it is. They're strong lineup. They've made some good transfers, and this has really impacted us here. They're 2-0 up before half time, and we haven't had this much of a struggle against them before. So we haven't made any changes coming into the second half, but we do look to be more attacking. It's in towards Rafa Morrison now, looking for the run into the box of somebody. Morrison whips it in back post. It's saved by Kepa. And now they look to attack down the right hand side. Carvajal into the box. It's blocked. We can clear it away only as far as Jorginho, who's on the ball once again. He plays it through. We can't seem to clear it. Yes, we can with Ben Osborne. We can finally attack. It's into Mousse. Now into Rafa Morrison. He's away down the right hand side as Rafa Morrison being caught up by Karzuma. Morrison now against Kepa. Is he going to score? No, he's not. Kepa saves. And in the 60th minute, I think that's our second shot of the game. We really need to be more attacking. Icardi crosses it into the box, and it's straight into Kante. Where is our defence? Dean Henderson, I called him to come out, and he didn't come out. We're 3-0 down against Chelsea. And look at this. Icardi over the box. I called Henderson to come out, and he just doesn't grab the ball. Kante scores, and this game is just dreadful. We need to make some changes, right? Lise Mousse went for the run. That's a poor ball into Rafa Morrison. We're going to hit it from long range with Rafa Morrison. Oh, I thought that was in. Ever so close for our third shot of the game, and we really have been nowhere. Carvajal now breaks through, cuts inside, he plays it through in towards Morata, is it? But we need to clear the ball where we have done so, only as far as Jorginho. We've not got many players back. Jorginho cuts back one. He hits it. It's a good save by Dean Henderson. And he is raging. We are literally nowhere this game. 4-3-3 just hasn't worked today at Stamford Bridge. I don't know whether it's because Chelsea are just that good right now, or maybe it's just we're just terrible at this. But Mousse plays it through into McBurney. What is that ball from Ollie McBurney? And that is full time. The game ends 3-0 to Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. We were nowhere. We were nowhere compared to our previous encounters with Chelsea. I really have no words for this because it was just diabolical. The game, I couldn't play to our potential, and the players didn't make the runs, which was a real issue today. So as you can see there, 3-0 to Chelsea. They really did dominate us, didn't they? 14 shots to our 6, 10 on target to our 2. We were really nowhere in this game. Player ratings, let's see what they are. Man of the match today was N'Golo Kante, as you would expect. 9.2 rating for him. Kepa had to make 6 saves. Henderson had to make 8. And if Henderson wasn't a goal, so if we had Verrips, what could have been? He is good, but he's not as good as Henderson. As the game ends 3-0, we're going to get slated in this post-match interview. So coming off that game against Chelsea, we head in towards this one against Derby. We're at home, so it is at Bramall Lane. and we will have the home support, which is very important. And surprisingly, Derby have got a worse start than us. They've conceded 8 goals in 2 games. Both their games they've played, they've lost 4-1. And for themselves and Fulham, they haven't really represented the new clubs as much as they should have. They lost to Brighton 4-1 to Derby, and that is something that can make me smile. McGoldrick has been sold as well to Brentford. We received 1.45 million for that deal, and we got just under $1 million into our budget. So let's head into this game against Derby County, and hopefully we can get a good result from this game. For the second time this season, I welcome you to Bramall Lane. This time it is a bit less of a threatening opposition. I say that now, that might come back to haunt me, but the last time we were here this season, we were against Leicester. This time we're against Derby County, who have lost both their previous matches 4-1. I think it was Everton and Brighton that they played. Hopefully we might be able to recreate that today and make it 3 times a charm for themselves. But looking at our season, we've got off to an okay start. I wouldn't really expect much more. We could have got a draw or possibly a win. So Henderson starts in goals for ourselves with Baldock, Egan, Tamori and Stevens, the back 4. In the middle, we've got Fleck, Freeman and Norwood. And up top, we've got the main 3, Morrison, Mousse and Robinson. Now I'm sticking with the 4-3-3. I believe it was a Chelsea defence that made it much harder to break through. But it might not be the case. We might not be up to scratch with the 4-3-3 this season. I don't know. We're yet to find out. Carson starts in goals for the wayside Derby County. Bogle, Pantic, Shindris and Bielek are at the back. Shinnie and Huddleston are in the midfield. Joseph, Holmes and Lawrence are in the attacking midfield, and Waghorn starts up top. Don't know if it's Waghorn or Waghorn. I believe he played for Rangers before. I should know this. We're about to get the game underway. It is Elise Mousse getting this game underway. The 3rd game of the season here in the Premier League against newly promoted side Derby County. Hopefully we can show them who are the bosses here in the Premier League, and it is going to be ourselves. Hopefully we can get off to a good start though. Nice pass out wide to Rafa Morrison. Looking into the box from Morrison. It's a looping ball inside. Scott Carson has that covered, and a good start to the game. Shinnie for Derby has the ball in the middle. We're giving him some space. He's played it through into Martin Waghorn. It's now back into Josef, and Josef Zun just hit the post there. Lane looked to be attacking. What is wrong with the 4-3-3 right now? Is it my defending that's shocking, or is the other team's just much better now? As Tamori wins the ball, can clear it away into Luke Freeman. I could possibly spark a counter-attack here. It's inside into John Fleck, looking for the run of somebody. John Fleck just has nobody to play into. He plays it through now in towards Rafa Morrison, but it is cleared away. And now we have the ball once again. Freeman can find Holmes for Derby. They just seem to be everywhere now. Norwood finds it into Luke Freeman. Freeman tries to play it out wide in towards Callum Robinson. That lovely ball. I think he's away from the defender. Is Callum Robinson. He's going to go himself, is he? Callum Robinson hits it. How's he missed? How's he missed? I was ready to start celebrating then. Callum Robinson hit it on the left foot. It's a good save from Scott Carson. And it's gone out for a corner. John Fleck into the box. Onto the head of Tamori. And Scott Carson saves once again on the stroke of half time. Derby have a corner at the start of the second half. Joseph can beat Ollie Norwood. He's running into the box. Can find Chindris, who hits it. Oh, what? Henderson, why did you just stand there? I was silenced by that shot. And Chindris, I'm probably butchering that name, for Derby County has scored. Look at this. Look at this ball. I thought that was soaring wide. Henderson just didn't bother moving. And Derby have scored. This could be Derby's first win in the Premier League this season, and we really need to step things up. What is going on here at Sheffield United? There's something not right. Luke Freeman plays it in towards Lewis Ferguson. He can play it into Rafa Morrison now. Morrison plays it through in towards Luke Freeman. He's got some time. He's hit it straight at Carson, and he hits it again. He's hit the post. And this is just not going our way today. We've got the ball back into Lewis Ferguson, who tries to skip past a few, but he gets tackled. He has 3 Derby County players on him, and that just did not work. Norwood can find Freeman. We've got it into Leif Muse. Leif Muse plays it through in towards Ravel Morrison, who can possibly put it in the back of it. Yes, he can. Ravel Morrison scores. It is 1-1, and I am getting stressed. I was getting so stressed there. The ball through from Muse straight into Ravel Morrison, and look at that. It was a save for Carson, and Ravel Morrison just put it into the back of the net. Good goal for him. And a good goal for ourselves to get us back in the game. It's 1-1 here at Bramall Lane. And even though we're back in it, we really need to question after this, why are we struggling so much? What is going on here? Derby have had all the possession they have needed today to get another goal. It's in to the box from Derby, and it's into the back of the net. Lawrence scores. And I don't know what is going on. Nothing seems to be working here today. And we've tried everything, but you've seen it yourselves. We just don't make the runs. Have you got any suggestions to make? What am I doing wrong? Like, I don't know what I'm doing. That pass was definitely not a good one. That was the game's fault there, but we're literally doing what we did last season in the final game against Southampton. Are we getting karma for that? As Lewis Ferguson is driving, he plays it through into McBurney, and it's the wrong side of the Scot. Look at this, we just can't seem to do much. We can't seem to do anything. Callum Robinson with the throw-in finds Norwood. It's into Lewis Ferguson. Lewis Ferguson drives away from one. He's away. Lewis Ferguson's going to hit it from the edge of the box. He gets blocked, and it's out for a throw-in. I am quite angry right now, but the ball's out wide in towards Ravel Morrison. He's going to whip into the boxes. Morrison. His back post. Callum Robinson can't put it anywhere. It's out for a corner. Is it? Oh, it's out for a goal kick. There's no way. We have lost this game. And... Oh, wait, have we? No, we have. Yes, we have. We have Derby County. I literally was making fun of them losing. I was making fun of them losing 4-1 to other teams. And I was like, surely we can win. But no, we just cannot perform on the day. The team are not going to be happy with me. The board's not going to be happy with me. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. That's what I don't understand. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. And if this doesn't make me even more angry, then I don't know what. We had 8 shots to their 6. We had 5 on target to their 1. They only had 1 on target and they scored 2. I don't know how that works, but I'm not going to question it. I'm pretty annoyed right now. Ravel Morrison gets man of the match even though we lost. Dean Henderson made 4 saves. Scott Carson made 5. We're going to send Hugh Jackson to England once again just to find all the local players that are really good. Hopefully he can get some more. We're still waiting for Brendan Fagan to turn 16 so he can play in the main side, especially in the cup match that we're just about to play. This will be in the next episode though, but if you want me to sign anybody, let me know. As you can see, we've got a game against Aston Villa in the following days. Southampton have offered 4.35 million for Ben Osborne. What do you want me to do? Let me know up in the top right if you want me to sell Ben Osborne. I think he's been playing very well for ourselves. I think we need him in the team, but the whole team hasn't been playing that well. As I say, he's been playing very well. He's been playing very well in some points. Last season anyway, he was playing superb. But as I said, we've got this cup match, the EFL Cup, at home once again at Bramall Lane against Portsmouth. Hopefully we can get a good result in this. Is really what we need. We just can't go losing another game. If we look at the squad, tell me what I'm doing wrong. Do I have the wrong captain? Is Egan meant to be captain? I don't know. What do you want? This players seem quite happy, but I'm not happy because the team just have not been performing to their potential. So I just want to apologise before I end off this video, because at the start it was so promising last episode. In this episode I've kind of let everybody down with the performances. I'm going to try my best to make the team perform a lot better in the game against Portsmouth. But if you have any ideas, any suggestions, let me know down in the comments below. But as you can see at the league table, Norwich are the only team that have not won a game. They haven't even scored a goal this season yet. There are 5 teams on 1 point, as you can see there. Wolves are struggling actually, that's a surprise. Derby County obviously leap their way up to 14th place, which is pretty annoying. After 3 games you can't really tell much, but Man City and West Ham both have 9 points. They've both got 100% records so far. But I don't know what has gone wrong. I'm really confused about what's gone wrong. But anyway guys, that is going to be the end of this episode today. As disappointed as I am, we need to come back from this. We need to build ourselves up once again. If you did enjoy the video, nevertheless, hit that like button and also subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the bell if you want notifications whenever this series goes live, as I said at the start of this episode. Let me know down in the comments if there's any way I can improve this series for your viewing. Obviously that's the most important thing. But that's going to round off today's games and today's adventures here in the Premier League. Thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.